What up, everyone? I wanted to make like an update video on the Valkyrae scam situation at the moment and expand a little bit what I really think about the situation. First of all, I think it's really stupid for such a popular and a big content creator like Valkyrae, she has a huge fan base, so it's kind of stupid in my opinion to take risks where you don't need to take risks, because Valkyrae could have just made another makeup line and the makeup line would have probably been a success without any gimmicks. She could have just made an ordinary makeup line for women and men and gamers in general without any fucking gimmicks, and it would have made it would have been great. But that's where the fuck up comes. They decided to make a gimmick and the gimmick didn't work, and that's why people are outraged. That's why people are, I wouldn't say they are mad, they are probably disappointed. And that's where my thoughts lie, a little bit in between. Like, I think it's borderline sad because it shouldn't have happened. It didn't need to happen, and borderline being like, this is so fucking predatorial and almost a scam that it boils my blood a little, because everything they are selling, they can never leave the US. And even people have dig deep into the product itself, and they have stated that it's a possibility that these product can't be sold inside US even. So there's no fucking chance. They need to do something, and they have done something. They have updated the website a little, but they didn't like give any more info about the products or the studies behind it. What they did was they updated the terms and services to strip the last responsibilities they have as a company of their own products. Like, they made sure that in the terms and services they stated that they are not liable or responsible for anything they say the product will do or will not do. So that was their number one priority after the first hit of the scandal, is to make sure they are not liable in court or in the face of law. That's something that rubs me the wrong way. When a company makes sure that the first thing they will do after they are called a scam and there's controversy is make sure that there's small print in the terms and services that strips responsibility from them. And there's still no return policies either. Like, they have updated who are we section where they are like who is in the team, like the top dogs. Then they updated the liability thing. Well, they don't have any liability. They can basically promise that it would cure cancer, and because it reads in the terms of services that it doesn't matter what it says in the box or in the product description or in the website, they are not liable for that. So they could promise anything, and they have put that inside there, but there's still no return policies. It's mentioned like just under 10 times in different places in the terms and services that further information, check return policies, but there's no fucking return policies. Lucky for everyone, Valkyrae decided to comment the scandal yesterday evening. And that was actually a pretty good comment, even though it didn't answer really anything. But it was the right comment at that time to say that she was confused. All the criticism and comments were justified, and she understand that people are angry, and she's confused, and she's gonna address everything on a stream later on when everything's like figured out what the fuck is happening. And I think that's the right comment at this time. There's still a speculation of what the fuck happened. How did this happen? Like, it was 2 years in the making. And basically, whose fault is this? There's a camp in for example, in Twitter, who says that Valkyrae got scammed, like she didn't know anything because this isn't something she would do. Then there's the other side that, well, she's basically the face of the company, she's the co-owner of the company, she should have known. And then there's the middle part, which is like, what the fuck is happening? Because all of a sudden there's a company which she's promoting like really openly, and it goes down the hill pretty fast. And I don't think, well, in my opinion, we don't know. It looks really bad. Because the website itself is like really poorly made. The pictures aren't like anything special. The way the terms and services were written were like really sloppy. And also the way the terms and services were written was really scammy, I would say. And then there's the part of like the products itself. A lot of like people who know something about the makeup industry have stated that they are actually really bad because the descriptions of the creams and the products itself doesn't like tell enough what they are, what they have. They don't tell the percentages of what ingredients they have and what the dosages are. So they are actually like they can do more harm than good. So I don't know how the fuck did they have acid this much. Like many basic creams are what I've heard are better. The only plus side is they aren't that expensive, and well, that's about it. But I hope everything gets sorted out and we can move forward from this scandal. But this could be a great lesson to everyone who are driving to be a content creator or a gamer or anything. Like when if you're that big of a content creator streamer as Valkyrae is, you really need to make sure if you promote something that it's real. Like you don't have the chance to like say oopsie because you're so fucking big. And the better yet, you shouldn't rely on gimmicks. You should just like rely on your influence, because you're an influence at the end of the day. Like Valkyrae has millions of fucking subscribers and like hundreds of thousands of loyal fans that would probably buy bathwater from Valkyrae at 30 euros a deciliter. And if she wanted to, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need a gimmick. Like, I think that's the whole scandal is like, as I stated in the video, like first of all, I was really happy. But then when I dig deep into the products itself, what they promised, it was like really bad. And yeah, that's like my follow-up to it. I hope I don't have to make another one. I hope they just come out and say, okay, we were sorry. We promised something we can't deliver. And we take it back. Here's the product. Here's how it should have been. And also that they fix the terms and services, not to like discredit themselves from everything. Because if I buy a product, let's say, I don't know, if I buy their cream and it causes me skin irritation because it didn't state all the fucking ingredients, I can sue that company because they have stated that you should ask your own doctor if you can use it. Fuck no. You should list the fucking ingredients in every single thing it has. And I should be able to trust that it has what it says. Now that they are so mysterious and like They sound like a really evil company. I can't trust what they're saying. But yeah, this was a short take. Nothing else. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.